Shade for sure.
Welcome back, everyone. One of these days. One of these days. So.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm done.
Oh.
When we last left our heroes, having infiltrated the Jiggly Palace under the ownership of Baron Jugs, our party attempted to infiltrate his hidden office far below the ground, under disguise in both appearance and in voice, albeit that of an illusion. While Ollie tried to keep Baron Jugs' attention for a little while, Eli was able to sneak down into the lower caverns, where he found a strange box sitting in the middle of a recessed island, surrounded by pools of a strange green liquid. As he attempted to pry the box open, two massive beasts appeared from holes sunk into the ground. Needless to say, a fight broke out, but not before Eli was smart enough to go get Shade and Pavo. Upstairs, it seemed the ruse was finally up for Ollie, as Baron Jugs had finally discovered the secrets that he and his party held. Baron Jugs then called forth for his most disciplined fighters, the ones I like to call the super tough divas. Our party fought viciously, heroically, but unfortunately, for some it wasn't enough. Pavo, in the throes of aggression and adrenaline, let loose a few of his daggers, piercing the back of his companion Shade, who was already downed. Luckily enough, Eli was able to quickly gather what was left within the box before heading upstairs. Inside, finding the letter that they had come for in the first place. A strange, old, unmarked book, as well as a couple gems. As the party downstairs vanquished the mighty gummy bears, they headed back up topside, only to find that their companions were also in the heat of battle. Just in time to watch as Ollie fell. Finally able to beat the super tough divas, as well as Baron Jugs, they took stock of their companions, finding a now lifeless Ollie and Shade. Propping the two up on tables, Lucy was reminded that he, by luck, had the ability to choose between life and death, albeit for only one person. And so, with high hopes, Lucy decided to save Ollie, or at least attempt to, all hinging on the roll of a die. And so, our story continues. Ollie. You begin to open your eyes, and as you look around, you find a blinding white light surrounding you. As you continue to look around, you realize that you're no longer in the Jiggly Palace. Still, as your eyes become accustomed to your surroundings, you begin to realize the flickering of flame all around you. You realize that you've returned to the Heavensmith's Forge, As you stand back up, light flickering all around you, you hear the familiar voice of Gibble call out to you. You've done well, my disciple. You have fought bravely and valiantly in my name. But your time seems to have come to an end.
I'm dead?
My acolyte, we never all truly die. Our bodies might waste away, but our essence remains. Your essence has brought you back here.
So what now? What does this mean?
I do realize you are young, my child. And you have fought well in my name. In any other time, in any other place, I would take you into the flames with me and lead you as far as I can go into the afterlife. But it seems your companions have other ideas for you. Still yet they cling to the hope that you will awaken once more.
How's that possible if I'm dead? They can't revive me.
It seems the Fate Breaker has broken fates once more in your name.
Lucy? He can do that?
He can do many things that he doesn't even know of yet.
Do you know what he can do?
Well, as the creator of said weapons, of course.
Am I allowed to know?
As I said to you once before, my disciple, it is your job to lead them to their potential. It would be too easy just to tell you the answers.
But how do I lead them? How do I know where to lead them to?
Do you remember our last conversation, Ollie?
It was a while ago, but yeah, you said I can help them identify their weapons.
I told you you can identify their potential. Just look for the colors. The colors will guide you.
Colors. What colors? Where will I see the colors on them? Or
focus next time you see your friends. Dig deep into our teachings. Trust yourself. Trust me. However, Ollie, there is a decision you must make first. You have fought well and valiantly, my son. And if you wish to stay here with me and move on to the next phase of your life, that is your choice. Or you can return to the land of the living. Whatever hardships, whatever battles, whatever ups and downs you will face, I leave the choice with you.
Well, I just can't rest when I know I can help them. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean about identifying them, but if I have that ability, then I need to at least get back and try. I could be a huge help to them that way. And also, I mean, no one else can really heal, and I need to be there to treat them, make sure they survive. Not doing a good job right now, but you know, I could get stronger.
Along with your friends, Oliver, you too hold the potential within you. Not many would choose the road that you wish to walk. And when the time comes, when your days have ended, I will be sure to make sure you go to the place where all Warforged go.
Thank you. Thank you. I won't fail you again.
As your eyes begin to grow heavy once more, you hear the voice call out to you one last time. You have never failed me, Oliver. You have never failed any of us. As the light fades off in the distance and in the background, you begin to feel a pull. Very similar to stepping through one of Alara's many passages through magic. You feel yourself growing warm once again. And as you open your eyes, you find yourself back in the Jiggly Palace with all of your friends surrounding you with very worried looks on their faces.
Oh, thank God. Ollie, are you okay?
I think so. Yeah, I was gone for a bit there, but yeah, I mean, I'm a bit battered and bruised, but otherwise, it's good to be alive.
Well, yeah. I got some bad news. We need your help, like now. Shade is dead.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
and Eli will like gesture, like point him in the right direction. We gotta get him back up fast.
Well, yeah, I could do it, but it depends how long he's been dead for. But if someone has some diamonds, I might be able to help. I need a lot of diamonds.
Okay, how much is a lot?
Well, roughly 500 gold worth. It should be.
Eli will go through like any of the stuff that he's stolen and pull out all the diamonds that he has. I think I have a diamond bracelet, diamond encrusted, something.
I have enough diamonds from Alcor.
Right.
Okay.
I'll quickly just snatch them overhand and I'll jump on to Shade and I'll start working my Revivify on him. See if I can recover him.
Walking over to Shade in a very quick manner with diamonds in hand, you look down at your fallen companion, whose skin has turned a very, very dark gray. You put your hands over top of him and can feel his body already getting colder and colder. Placing the diamonds down on his chest, you hold onto your holy symbol. Focusing on your connection to Gibble, you pray. And you pray. And you pray. But the diamonds remain.
Is it working, Ollie?
I think it might be too late.
Try again.
Just try again. Try again.
I'll try again, but it doesn't really work like that, but I'll try again.
You can continue to hold on to your holy symbol. You all watch as the holy symbol almost becomes crumpled in Ollie's hand. He's holding it so hard. Tears begin to swell in the sides of his eyes as he continues to push. A minute goes by. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by with no change for Shade.
Guys, I'm sorry. It's not going to work.
Is there anything else you can do?
You
Do
guys
something
gonna
different.
Yell like and kick a chair or something.
I'll try. I don't know. I could. I'll cast Healing Word on him, or Cure Wounds on him.
Once again, the golden embers alight from your hands as you place it over Shade's chest. But the magics will not go in to a cold body.
Alara, is there anything you can do? Can we change time or something?
Oh, really? Now we want me to use time magic. No, I don't know how to do that. If I knew how to do that, I would have done that so many other times.
I'm just gonna quickly just jump up and be like, I'm gonna grab Lucy by the head and just stare at him like, please, you got to be able to do this. You have more power than you think. There's got to be something you can do.
Seal look down, put his hand on Ollie's shoulder. This was a one-time deal, I'm afraid.
What about your other selves? Do they have anything they can do to help?
I don't think there's anything else to be done.
This is our goddamn fault, you guys. We brought him here.
Ooh.
I'm afraid he might be gone.
As you stand aside from the body, Ollie, you begin to notice a small wisp that's coming out of Shade's mouth. A gray smoke that continues to pour outward. The smoke falls down directly beside Shade. And as it begins to swirl and form into a shape, you see one of Shade's echoes. Shade.
What the hell's going on?
Is there anything else you'd like to say to the party?
What the fuck happened? Seriously, damn! I look like shit!
We're sorry, Shane.
We start stretching my arm, like if something was happening, but not really.
As you begin to scratch your arm, you notice that it's no longer a limb of a branch, but a human arm.
Oh. I haven't seen that one in a while. Okay. Well, you guys have fun. Don't screw up the world. I won't be there to watch after you.
Wait, do you know of anything that we can do? There's
No.
gotta be something. Fuck.
I use swords. I cut people.
How is your shade still lingering?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we can shove it back into another body or something.
Oh, great.
Is there something we need to do for you? Is there somebody we need to tell?
I have a long list of people I'd like you to kill.
I'm sure we
Shades-
can manage.
As Shade says this, you now note that starting from his feet, little flecks of almost ashes begin to waft off into the wind. Slowly.
Better start with that list.
See you soon, guys.
Soon.
I'll be waiting.
We're really sorry, Shade.
We tried
Yeah.
our best to save you.
Yeah, we'll have time to discuss this later. I'm sure.
Always
That-
cryptic.
The last bits of Shade vanish. And the shade of Echo, the Echo of Shade, finally disappears.
No, I owed him some money.
I don't even know who to tell. I don't even know where he's from.
We came here to save him. And now he's dead. We can't even save ourselves. How the fuck are we supposed to go out and, I don't know, save this fucking world from whatever the fuck is coming through that portal? How many more of us do we have to keep losing?
Many as it
Lucy,
takes.
Lucy walks over to Alara and just puts his hand on her shoulder. Calm your storm. You need to make sure he gets a proper burial. And then we need to move forward.
Lucy's right. That's how it goes sometimes.
I don't want to.
We just need to get stronger. We're not strong enough yet, and there's a bunch of unlocked potential in these weapons that we've been gathering.
Yeah.
If we can learn how to truly use them, we can prevent people like Shade, our friends, families, and loved ones from dying again.
And I hate to say it, but we should also probably not hang out here. We've made a pretty big ruckus. We're going to end up exactly where Shade came from. Back in jail or something. So, what's the plan? Pablo, you think that Countess will help us out?
Hmm?
The Countess. Will she help us?
I
I think I have what she wanted. I'll go through my bag of holding and I'll check out that scroll.
You should hand it into her, Pavo.
Yeah.
Sure. Say so.
Wasn't this just a free shade?
Well, we need to bury him, so...
In fact, I think I might know a spot he'd like.
Is it something we can do on our own?
We probably need the Countess's permission.
All right, well, I'll carry his body with us. And I'll just hoist him onto my shoulders.
Slinging shade over your shoulder. He's not as heavy as you thought he would be. But heavy enough. Looking back at the devastation all around you, you wonder if it was worth it. Before each of you silently and stoically leave the Jiggly Palace.
Can I read that scroll on my way out to see if it's what we need?
We'll say that you're reading and walking at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
As you exit the doors of the Jiggly Palace, it's bright outside, warm. You watch as tourists laugh and point and enjoy life all around you. Hansoren on any other day is so vibrant and filled with colors. But to each of you, it seems a bit muted today. A little less lively. As you make your way from the Jiggly Palace back to the brass flamingo, a few people stop, point, whisper. But none of it really matters. As you enter into the brass flamingo once again, the Etten greeter stands once more. Welcome to the brass flamingo. I see a friend had a little too much to drink.
Yeah, we're gonna take him to his room.
Very well, very well.
Thank
there was
you.
Someone looking for you, by the way. What's her name? Small goblin thing.
Dari.
Ah, that's the one. I'll let her know you guys are back.
Thank you.
Making your way through the casino, you make your way to the flight of stairs leading up to the second floor. Heading upstairs, you find one of the rooms. As you all enter.
Alara, you want to get her down here or up here?
Cast message sending. Oops. What is it? Sending message? I always confuse the two. Right? Sending. Look how sending. Oh, wait. Do I have spell slots? Oh, my God. Yeah, I have one left. I'll use it.
Yeah, let's take a long rest first, you know.
Hi, Dari. It's Lara. Can you come? We need your help. That's all she'll say.
Dari, not the Countess?
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to Dari.
Oh, that's okay. But Dari will probably actually be more helpful, because if it's a bad idea, then maybe she can tip us off. She seems like an all right goblin.
Yeah.
Goblin.
You could probably get the Countess for us too, if that's what we decide.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes pass before you hear a knock on the door.
I'll go open it.
Opening the door, you see the small and strange Dari the Goblin.
You guys rang, I guess?
Yeah, Dari, come on in. I'll shut the door behind her.
Glad I found you. I have so much to tell you all.
She then looks over, seeing Shade laid out on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, we lost a really good friend of ours.
I'm very sorry. I've lost people too. I know how it hurts.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to bury him. Lucy, what spot did you have in mind?
The fight pits, actually. I think I know somebody who could use the company.
Okay.
Strange. I'm sure that can be arranged. I will speak to the Countess on your behalf.
Yeah, we need to speak to her too.
Yeah.
I will fetch her for you right away.
Thank
Again,
you.
I'm very sorry for your loss. But there is more that I wish to speak with you about. Once you've laid your friend to rest, come find me. I
Okay.
have more information about the lantern that you seek.
Okay. We will. Thank you, Dari.
She turns and leaves, closing the door behind her. You wait for roughly an hour. If you guys want to use this time as a short rest, by all means.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Aren't there more powerful spells that we can use to bring him back? Talking to Ollie.
There are probably stronger spells, but it's beyond my knowledge at this point.
Maybe the Countess could help us out. I mean, we can't just give up this easily.
I mean, I think we're getting past resurrection and we're getting more into the realm of necromancy at this point.
Just feel that we haven't done enough.
I feel the same way. Well,
Only so
the
much
most
that
that we
can
can
be
do
done.
is, yeah. We can talk to the Countess.
Well, Lucy, how did you end up bringing me back? I actually was talking with Gibble before you resurrected me, and he said that you brought me back, and not only that, your powers span way beyond just being able to do that.
I'm not sure what it is your God sees in me, but
It's actually in everybody. All of us haven't unlocked our full potential yet. And he told me that I'd be able to help you to unlock those potentials, and that somehow I can see it in you, see colors, see a way to boost our power, essentially. And that's my best guess as to maybe one of us has the ability to bring him back. We just don't know it yet.
I assume
Really?
in true godlike fashion, he wasn't too keen on the specifics of that.
Kind of vague. I tried to get some answers out of him, but he's adamant that I'll be able to figure it out on my own. It's worth trying.
Try.
Yeah, it is.
Unlock my powers. Go.
Yeah, what do I
Okay.
got? What do I got?
Let's see. And then I'll just like kind of look at each of them, inspecting them and seeing and trying to look beyond them.
As you focus with all of your will, Ollie, you do take note of Alara and Trix that don't seem to look much different. However, Pavo, Eli, and Lucy all seem to have a strange aura glowing around them. Lucy is looking like wisps of green ribbons that fly all around him. Pavo with a red, burning aura that flickers like flames. And Eli, while his aura doesn't move, you see a dark shadow all around him.
Okay, he told me to look for colors, but Alara, Trix, I don't see any on you, but I do see a green aura, a red aura, and a shadowy black aura for Eli, Pavo, and Lucy. I don't know what to do with that information. But I feel like they've...
Focus on one person. See if you can go more. Lucy,
Maybe it's
I'll give him a shove.
Lucy on the brink of death dies right then
Yeah,
and there.
I know. Can
Can I-
someone heal him?
Well, it's short rest heal.
Well, can I read
Oh,
this
right, yeah.
I did.
and see if I could feel a difference if I like put my hand into the aura?
For who, Lucy?
Yeah, for Lucy.
Make an insight check for me.
zoom.
I'll use bend luck to give you an extra D4.
Oh, thank you.
Get rid of 2 of my sorcery points. I never use that
so-
feature.
That's 10 insight total.
10. As you focus intently on Lucy and the aura all around him, you watch as the ribbons continue to swirl. However, they start to take shape. and you begin to see a number of Lucys. All almost like green light constructs all around him. At first, you see roughly 12 of them. But as you continue to focus onward, you begin to see more. The room around you goes dark for a moment, almost as if you stand in a giant void with just yourself and Lucy within it. And as you look further on, you see another 12, another 20, another 100. You continue to push as hard as you can with your will, but it seems you're a little too spent from the day's activities as the vision fades, and you return back in the room with the rest of your companions.
Whoa. Okay,
I feel
Lucy.
like we lost you there for a second. You all right?
I saw something. You said there's multiple Lucys, right? You've summoned a few of them before.
A handful or two.
You've met them all?
I don't know. I've probably met around, or seen at least, maybe 10 or so. Why?
Because I saw maybe 100 or so just now. I think that's the secret. I think somewhere deep inside, you're just not connected enough to all of them. Maybe there's more Lucys, and one of the Lucys has the abilities we're looking for. Maybe one of them can bring Shade back, or who knows what other abilities they have.
There's one I've been wanting to speak with.
Anything is worth a shot, Lucy. We're all out of options.
Yeah.
All we can do is try. But low-key, you haven't long rested.
Maybe when I'm feeling a little better, I'll give it a shot, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, I could use a rest too.
What are we gonna do with Shade?
Gonna have to see what the Countess lets us do. I mean, I don't think me and Pavo, whatever our power holds, I'm not much of a healer. So
I'm sure it's just going to be an extension of what you already are, since Lucy we knew about that, and we already know about your being the Viper and Pavo being the Sun. So whatever those things entailed, maybe it's just amplified.
yeah. Well, I mean, as long as we're just waiting, do we want to try or save it for later?
I'm more curious as to whether we can figure out what's happening with Alara and Trix. If we're gonna try anything, I would take a closer look at one of them.
They don't have any, I'm guessing it's because they don't have any champions weapons.
I could at least refresh us a little bit. I have a bit of power left in me, and then I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And everybody gets 17 health.
As you all feel slightly restored, a little bit better than you did but a few moments ago, almost as if on cue, knock on the door.
No.
I'll open it.
Opening the door, you see the Countess standing very regally in front of you. I see you've all returned. I assume it went well, based on some of the whispers I hear out there.
Well, for
Depends on your
you.
definition of that.
Well, I don't feel comfortable standing out in the hallway of my own casino having this discussion. Do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, of
Lucy,
course.
without saying anything, opens the door wider.
As she walks in, she first locks eyes with Pavo, or at least attempts to.
He's just kind of like looking off to the side.
What smile she had on her face grows to confusion for a moment. She looks around to the rest of you, seeing Shade now on the bed. A mournful look overcomes her face. I see. I'm sorry. The letter wasn't worth this much. I appreciate what you've all done, but not at this cost. If there's anything I can do, just please let me know.
Can you save him?
I am not one for magics, unfortunately. I have never known anyone in Hansor that has this type of power to bring one back from the dead. The Knights of Sion potentially could, but... well, they don't share information too much.
Well, at the very least, would you mind if we give him a proper burial in your fight pits?
While rather unorthodox, and typically we take dead bodies out of there, given the circumstances, I believe this one time, by all means, for your friend.
Thank you.
Would you like his body taken down for you?
I think we should do it, actually, if you don't mind.
I will ensure that you receive the utmost privacy. If you need hands to assist with anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
I know now is not the right time, I'm sure, but I must inquire. Were you able to get the letter?
I got something. I don't know what the scroll says.
Eli, while you were walking back, it seems that the letter was really just a bit of blackmail. Something that was written by the Countess at one point in time, potentially in a drunken stupor, while spending some time over at the Jiggly Palace. Her ramblings about how Hansor is not right.
I'll hand it to her.
Thank you very much. This in the wrong hands could do me a very devastating blow. It was held over my head for quite some time by the Baron.
About that. As well as allowing us to bury our friend in the fight pits, I'm afraid you may need to sweep a few things under the rug if you have the power to.
Yes.
Things didn't go so quietly.
The whispers I hear are loud. Needless to say, I've already taken care of it. I have friends that are very good at cleaning things. Seems that place needed a little bit of cleaning this morning.
Yeah.
Not to worry. I will handle all of this. No one will ever know it was you.
Thanks.
Well, if there's nothing further.
No. Just... Again, if anything is needed, anything at all, I am in your debt.
We'll let you know.
Very good. She'll look towards Pavo to try and catch his eye one more time.
He'll glance up.
She tries to give an empathetic smile.
He just looks back down.
All right, well, you all know where to find me. She'll turn and leave the room.
Once she's out of earshot, hey, Ollie.
Yeah.
Remember that thing you did with Alcor to make him not, like, decay and stuff? I don't know, something about the way Shade was talking, see you soon. Maybe the Knights of Sign can help. I feel like we should preserve him. Just in case.
I mean, I could do that, but we're committing to never bringing him back if that's the case.
Oh.
Because the ceremony kind of makes everything final. Once the ceremony's done, he can't be disturbed ever again.
I understand. I don't know, maybe he was just being facetious, but something about the way he was talking.
I know what you mean. And it's all talk
this
about
means that we're all going to die soon and we'll all see him on the other side. That's what
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. But there's a chance he could have meant something else. And I kind of want to leave room for that possibility. Yeah.
And what little we knew about him, I get the sense that he would prefer a traditional burial anyway.
Me too.
Oh, someone will give me a hand. Lucy goes to pick up the body.
I will help.
We should take his things off him. Eli's gonna respectfully search him.
Yeah, okay. Eli wants to loot the body. I get it.
Yep.
Stop! No, I said
rogue.
No,
Okay,
I'm
Joe Rogue.
yes.
Respectfully loot the body. Right.
Okay. Yes.
Anybody need some swords?
Oh.
As you
Hey, if he's coming back, we have to hold on to his stuff for him, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
you received 2 swords. I have to double check what those swords were, but I will.
I could talk to Swiss after too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You essentially take all the valuables off of him.
Any indications of like who he is? Anything about where he's from? Anything? Because that's what I'm looking
driver's
for,
license.
to be honest. like a keepsake or
My
something.
God, he has a library
that
card.
You can read?
Oh.
Yeah, it's only been
Wow.
5 minutes. Yeah, the joke starts.
Respectfully. Keyword there. Dear Lord.
All right, back in character.
Yeah, it wasn't me that broke first.
Trying to make the player feel better right now. Okay, I use comedy as a form of.
Trying to be moody. Come on, guys. Stop making me laugh.
Okay.
Eli, as you search the body, you find quite a few scars all over. Not much in terms of valuables and belongings, other than a small pendant that seems to be tucked away.
Anything written on it?
No, just the pendant of the head of a lion.
We'll just kind of look at it and tuck it away for now.
Okay. With Eli's respectful looting complete, Pavo and Lucy very carefully, very respectfully lift the body. As you leave the room and begin to make your way downstairs. You venture down the stairs back towards the main level of the casino before heading to the large wooden reinforced doors that lead down to the fight pits. The two guards take notice of you, simply nodding their heads before opening the door in front of you. You take a few minutes to make your way through the arena seating, back down to the area you had come from before. All doors are open to you at this point. As you make your way underneath the portcullis, the same ones that Shade and the rest had walked through just a night before, out onto the fighting arena. You feel the soft sands beneath your feet as you make your way to the very center. Looking around, you see no others within the arena. Countess has fulfilled what she offered. You have your privacy.
Start digging.
Yeah.
Let his body down start. Getting a nice 6-foot hole made.
Somebody has the gravedigger's spade.
Tricks.
And I should use it now? Oh.
Dig a hole.
Use it as a tool to dig.
Yeah.
I'm using my sword.
In silence, you all claw away at the grounds, digging further and further, deeper and deeper, before you've made a large enough hole for Shade's body to fit in.
Okay, let's get him in there. And I'll pick up like his head, because that's probably the only thing I'm strong enough to lift.
Ankle.
I'll help.
Oh, yeah.
Each of you grabbing onto part of Shade. Very carefully, you lower him into the ground, making sure that you don't tousle or jumble. As you all let go, you stand around the grave, looking down at your companion.
Lucy will take out a dagger and he's going to carve a single line on his arm and hand it to the person to his left.
I'll take it. Do the same. Hand it off.
I'll follow suit.
I'll copy.
But my feathers. I will follow as well too.
Damn it, Rob!
Tricks.
Oh yeah, I said I'd do the same.
As the last marking is carved into Shade's arm, Trix lays
Our own arms.
Arms, our arms, yeah.
Arms.
on each of your own arms.
Yeah, we're not chopping them up.
Respect. Chopping him.
It's like carving them.
Misunderstood. As the blade is passed around, creating a scar on all of you. The dagger gets passed back to Lucy.
I'll just hold my holy symbol and just say a few prayers.
Okay.
He does a bit of a sniffle. All right. Let's be done with it. And then he'll start filling the hole in.
Yeah.
I'll help push
Sorry,
this.
buddy. Grab some dirt and
Not much you liked us, but we liked you.
You deserved better. As I help fill in the dirt.
Working as a team, you fill in Grave of Shade. As you pat down the sands, it's almost as good as new. No one would ever know that a great warrior lays here, other than you all. You begin to make your way out of the fighting pits, walking once again back through the portcullis door as it closes behind you. And it's a little early, but I think this is a good moment just to take a little bit of a short break. So Jess can stop crying.
Don't call me up. I cry over everything.
That said, I will have to... GF Powers, I am the therapist, okay? That's part of the job of the DM. With that said, though, a quick thank you to all the new followers. Very much appreciated. To everyone who's redeemed points, I promise we will get to them very soon. But we needed to say goodbye to a friend. We're not going to be taking any questions on break tonight. Just a bit of a moment of silence for Shade. With that said, we're not going to be very long. We'll be back in a few minutes. So until we see you all again very soon, hang in there. We'll be back.
Christ.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging around after our quick break. Let's go ahead and change that to this. And I think everything else is... good. So with that said, let's dive back into tonight's episode. As you all leave the confines of the fight pit, you make your way back up to the main floor, where you see all around you individuals having a good time, gambling, drinking, laughing, singing. While the pain still resides, you get a sense that life goes on. As you all kind of stand looking around, balking, Dari approaches you.
I'm very sorry. But I do have important information for all of you. You mentioned in the spa you look for a lantern of sorts.
Yes.
Well, I have found someone who also seeks the lantern. They have been looking for quite some time, from what I understand.
Yeah, is their name Racillian?
No. The name is Rain, or Ash, or something.
I don't know the name.
I know where you might be able to find him. He hangs out in a less than honorable area of town. The other side of the bay. A small tavern is where you might find him. It is called the Thirsty Crab.
Is it not honorable?
It is known for being a rough part of town. It is not as guarded as the area here. It is mostly residentials and citizens that work in and around the area.
How do we cross the bay?
Cross the bay? No, you just simply need to walk around.
Wouldn't it be faster if we could just cross it? Just on the other side?
No, you can never cross.
Oh.
No one is allowed to cross unless without written permission.
Would the Countess's written permission work?
No. You must get written permission from the Knights of Scion themselves.
We're working on that.
Oh, best of luck then.
Wait, do we know where to find the Knights of Scion?
Yeah, they're in
the city.
Yeah, they're
like
in the
guards.
No, I thought they were in the temple and they don't leave.
Yeah, I thought they were like mysterious or something.
Yeah, they're in the
we
temple.
see one with the guy who greeted us.
Hey, Dari, where are the Knights of Scion?
There you go.
There we go.
There are two main branches of the Knights of Scion. Those are who are the heavy warriors. Some call them paladins. They are the guardians of the city. They act as garrison. However, it is the bards, the storytellers, and the song singers. They reside within the temple in the center of the lake.
Okay.
Rarely, if ever, do they leave the confines.
Okay. So we head over to this Thirsty Crab, I guess. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us?
I don't have anything right now, but I will keep looking for you.
Thanks, Dari. We really appreciate this.
You've been very helpful.
I am your
Yeah.
concierge.
Yeah.
It is what I must do. Is there anything in particular that you look for?
I don't know about you guys, but I just want to get some sleep.
Just information on the lantern. That's
Yeah.
it for now. Although if you hear whispers of the name Racillion anywhere, be sure to let us know right away.
Right?
Lion Savior, King of the Jungle, all those names.
She pulls out a scroll and begins scribbling them down.
I'd say, King of Jungle. Brazilian.
Oh, you know what, Dari? Actually, there was one more thing.
Yes.
Dalmar, the delusionist.
Yes, I've heard that name
Wanna-
before.
You know where we can find him?
Not at the moment, but he's always hangs around in Hansor. Bit of a troublemaker. I will find him as well for you.
Thank you.
She
Probably in the
dots.
dishonorable area.
Most likely. I will find it for you post haste.
And remember, don't tell him that we're looking for him.
No. We will not tell
Surprise.
anything.
Old friend.
Yes, of course. Yes. There is one other thing that the Countess gave to me. To give to you.
Okay.
Don't know what it necessarily means.
And she reaches into a small pouch, producing very small badges that has an arrow pointing downward. Beautiful golden.
These will show that you are part of the inner circle of Hansor.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, that'll be helpful.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, it means that you will be privy to places and information. You will be, how they say, down and, well, undercover.
Cool. I like that.
Right.
Okay.
Out of game, thanks to our good friend Dead Aussie Gamer. If we can get a quick shout out in chat for Dag.
Shout out!
Once
Dead Aussie
again,
Gamer!
coming in and trying to break my game. For the remainder of the session, you all have advantage on any social encounter.
Ooh.
Persuasion, deception, anything along those lines.
Oh, let me talk to everyone.
Lucy's gonna
Got like
run
a
the
plus
casino
9, man.
before we leave.
Yes,
Right.
stag and seduction. God.
Well,
So glad I created that redemption. Love you, buddies. Thanks for stopping in.
I think everyone could use some rest. Maybe before we head over there.
Yeah.
Well, the dear friend, he usually comes at night. You have some time, if you wish, to rest now.
Wait, sorry, he comes at night?
It's the morning, I think.
We're still in the afternoon.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the guy that
Yeah,
we're
there's
going
a
to
time
see.
wizard that knows what
there at
time it is
night.
all the time.
It's hard to tell. They pump oxygen into these places.
There's no windows, no clocks. You can't tell inside these casinos. I mean,
Laura's disoriented.
What time is it? I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So we're taking some rests.
Oh, yeah.
Yeesh. Nice
yeah.
long.
I'm gonna
wow.
catch before we go. I'm gonna catch Pablo on the way to his room. I'll wait until everybody else is out of earshot.
Okay. As you all make your way to your segregated rooms, you pass through the area once more. And Alara, you feel just a touch better. Laying Shade to rest was the right thing to do.
Okay.
And knowing that you have a lead moving forward that could potentially end the troubles that you and your friends have faced. I gotta sneeze.
Wild magic.
100.
Wild magic. Three times.
3 times.
Roll 3 times.
3 D100s.
As you make your way back up to your rooms.
Wait, did I just feel happier? Did something happen?
Yeah, I'm just letting me finish the
bardic.
narration. God damn it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Y'all die. Rocks fall. Ruin my exposition. Disposition?
I'm sorry.
One of those.
Okay.
You hear the laughter of a few children that seem to be running by. It gives you a renewed sense of hope. Almost as if it's music to your ears. You, my friend, have received bardic inspiration.
Thank you, chat.
Did they actually run by or did they seem to run by? Because is Alara going crazy or
Isn't she
Never
always?
know.
she just hears laughing children?
Who knows?
That's
Who
This
knows?
could all be in her head too. It doesn't matter.
It has been a steady descent into madness for her.
She's seeing other timelines.
yeah, what time is it? People are laughing.
That would be totally worth my sanity. We'll talk later, Dave.
We're not doing that.
Every time I look into the future, I lose 2 points of sanity.
Oh,
Love it.
that'd be amazing.
All right. Is there anything else y'all would like to do before you call it for the evening?
I want to talk to
Or
Pablo.
afternoon? Right, you did. All right, so the rest of you segregate, go off into your predetermined rooms as Eli sneakily, yet respectfully, heads down to Pavo's.
So respectfully.
Eli, the respectful rogue.
Yeah. Respectfully assassinate the next target.
Pablo,
Yes.
is he looking at me?
I'm just going into my room. I'll leave the door open if you want to follow.
I will follow. I'll shut the door behind me. I don't want to, I'm trying to gauge whether or not you're avoiding me, avoiding eye contact. I want to see if you're being like weird about it.
I am avoiding eye contact.
Pablo, I'll like get a little louder.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Why don't you turn around and look at me? I'm trying to talk to you.
All right, I will turn around and I will just sit on the floor.
I will join you on the floor. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You haven't said a word since all that went down.
What's there to say?
Was it an accident?
You were there, you saw. Yes, It was
Yeah.
an accident.
I thought so.
But still, this was my call. We were only there because of the decisions I made. And then for him to fall by my blade, I mean, how do I face anybody else? I mean, this doesn't, I don't know.
Decisions you made? What do you mean? To get him out of the prison and go there in the first place?
It was me that made that decision to go to that place to retrieve that item. So yes, I didn't consult with anybody else. I just made a decision and look what happens.
No, Pablo, that was a group decision. No offense to you, but by yourself, I don't think you're capable of making this group do anything that we didn't want to do. We were all on the same page. We all went.
Was it your blade that went into his back?
It was an accident, Pablo. It happens.
Killing monsters are one thing.
Pavo,
somebody-
do you think I'm a bad person?
Of course not.
I've killed people
I don't
on
agree with
purpose.
it. Yes, I know.
That was an accident, and we were trying to help him. You beat yourself up like this every time you make a mistake? You'll never get anywhere.
Well, this mistake cost somebody their life. There's a difference between making a mistake
I
that
know.
can be redone. This can't be
I
redone.
know. But it was a mistake. So you got to quit beating yourself up so much. You're not a bad person, Eric Cochra. You're a good bird. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's a pretty bird?
Oh, shut the
You're a good guy, Pavo. All right?
I don't know.
Are you going to tell the group?
What, that I killed Shade?
Yeah.
Will that solve anything?
I don't know.
Or will that just cause more distrust amongst the party?
I think we're in a group of people, some of whom appreciate honesty more than others. It's 100% your call. I won't say boo.
I mean, if it comes to the point where it needs to be said, then obviously I don't bend the truth, but just to come out, I just don't understand. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I don't know. This is just something I'm not really familiar with. I mean,
Well, it might take it off your chest. And when you see that everybody else is going to understand just like I do, it might make you feel better.
I don't know.
All right, whatever you decide, I'm with you. Chin up. And he'll give him a little, like, shove and get up and start walking towards the door.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get some rest, and he'll leave.
Okay. Chat, they can't hear me right now. Just for your benefit.
Muted, Dave.
I know.
He's doing that on purpose.
He's talking crap about us.
The card that was drawn
Is
for
he talking
Pavo's
to
Change of Fate.
He's talking to
Chat?
chat about us.
Oh,
It's
wow.
delayed, so
The
if you
card that
resume
was
it.
pulled is the Hanged Man.
Are you eavesdropping on him? Make a stealth check.
As
Oh, yes.
you leave Pavo's room for the night, you head back to your room. Feeling a little bit better. Feeling as if what you told to Pavo will hopefully make a difference for him. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Okay.
Go to sleep.
Pavo,
Mhm.
as you lay in bed trying to catch some sleep, you begin to drift off and into a dream. Within the dream, you find yourself in an open field, standing in front of a small sapling. The sapling begins to grow rapidly. Its branches begin to curl and twist and turn into that of a familiar arm, stopped at the elbow. From the contorted limbs of this tree Out of its leaves, you see a body fall from one of the limbs, hung upside down, one leg being suspended, arms seemingly tied behind its back. Your eyes widen as you see shade hanging from the tree. Eyes still closed. He speaks to you. Your indecisiveness, your actions cost me my life. I could have been saved if it wasn't for you. You feel a gut-wrenching blow to your stomach. You try to find words, but they don't seem to come out. When Shade's eyes snap open with a smile, it's fine. Your time will come soon. You're just too slow, Pavo. And with that, the vision disappears as you fall into a very uncomfortable rest. Until the fates decide once more, Pavo. Your dexterity is now set to 0.
Ooh.
On any initiative roll, you will automatically go last. And for any actions you take, it will seem as if the slow spell has been cast upon you.
Oofda.
Shouldn't it be a 1 at least? Because I think 0 kills somebody.
Oh.
Nope. Your dexterity modifier is now at 0. Until the fates decide otherwise.
Oh my god. I'm so glad that I got wings.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Sorry. Oh my god.
What does that do to me here?
Who redeemed that?
That seems right.
Wow. Who redeemed that?
Yikes.
That was harsh.
Okay, it won't let me go to 0. It only allows me to put it as a 1.
No, not your score.
The
your
modifier.
The modifier.
Modifier. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
zero.
That's
two.
much better than okay.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's
like,
okay.
yeah. Oh my
Damn
god.
it, Shade, you're
It
dead.
was foul.
I took it as score. I was like, oh shit, I took that wrong. Okay, modifier.
Sit
0.
there and you think about what you've done. Just kidding. Literally what the DM just did.
All right, well, that's not as horrible as I thought.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, that was a big difference.
Okay.
After spending some time resting, relaxing, other than Pavo's nightmare, you all awake in the evening now. Looking outside your windows, you can see that the sun has begun to set. Again, the reddish and purplish pinks of the sky, a familiar glow of sunset. What would you all like to do?
Right.
Just to clarify, did we get the effects of a long rest, or is this a
Yes.
short rest?
Nope, that's
Okay.
a long rest.
Oh man. That's one of those long rests that feels so good.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
God.
Speak for yourself.
I was about to say, Pavo, how do you feel about that comment?
I don't think I deserve to get a long rest after that.
I hit you with enough. It's okay.
All right.
Oh, god damn
Right.
it, Six. I just saw it. God damn it. Nothing.
All right. Shall we?
Yes.
Onward.
Let's do this.
As you all gather once more together, you make your way outside of the Brass Flamingo. I'm assuming we're headed to the Thirsty Crab.
That is
Yeah.
where we are headed.
Okay. Walking for a short time, roughly about half an hour. You walk past the rest of the tourist spots, a few resorts, what looks to be a small shopping district. As you make your way past, you come to the crux of the Bay Area, and you find tall buildings, very majestically built, seeming almost official or governmental based on their appearances outside. You also see a few townspeople walking around, hoisting up flames to lanterns as they light them. Beginning to glow, you get a bit of light in the now dimming sunlight. Eventually making your way to the more impoverished area of Hansor. You rapidly see the change in the styles of buildings. Very crudely built homes and huts and tenements. Most of the people around you, very ragged clothing. Very poor townfolk. Continuing onward, you follow around the rail that follows around the bay until you make it to a bit of an area that seems a little bit more of a commerce type place. You see a few shops with closed signs in their windows. And just down the way, you hear a bit of commotion from a small, almost shack-like building, with individuals walking into it. Loud, drunken commotions coming from it. The only building in the area with a light still on. Out front, you see a wooden sign and carved within it, the Thirsty Crab.
Make our way inside.
All right, here we are.
You know, it just occurred to me. Do we even know who we're looking for?
Ash something. Dari didn't know the
Ash
exact
Rain.
name.
Ash,
Yeah.
Rain or
Rain.
Ash, or
Mhm.
I mean,
Perfect.
I'm sure we could ask around.
We could just go in and say, hey, is anyone looking for a lantern?
Maybe that's not the best way of going about it.
Why? Anyone who doesn't know, what it is will just think we're weird. And
I'm
if
not
they
worried
do know
about
what
the
it
people
is,
who don't know what it is.
well, how many people do you think know what the lantern is?
I just
Not
think
many.
it's safer to assume otherwise, is all.
Take longer that way. Just saying.
And we go in, have some food, eavesdrop a little bit, see what we can find out.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, we try something a little more closer to Ilara's neck of the woods.
Works for me.
Hey,
As you enter into the building, you see the ruffians within there. It seems a very rowdy group, to say the least. As you begin to make your way over to the bar rail, you see a very large, husky individual with very blue skin. An apron drawn around his waist, barely holding on.
Ah, welcome to all. Welcome to my bar. The Thirsty Crab.
Thank you. Looks lovely
Hi.
in here.
Appreciate it.
I'm Alara. Curtsy.
Pleasure to meet all of you. In your tongues, well, in common, my name is very hard to pronounce. So you can just call me Crash.
Crash.
Nice to meet you, Crash. I'm Ollie.
Pleasure to meet
Eli.
you, Mr. Ollie. Eli? Now,
That's
what
it?
can I get for you? Best seafood and drink in town.
Drink. What do you got?
Well, we have your typical ales, a few wines, whiskeys, and of course our house special. Well, we call it seawater.
Ooh,
Whiskey, please.
I'll take a whiskey for shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, a round of
Like
whiskeys
whiskeys.
and
Try some crab.
Possibly
You must have
some
good crab
information.
here.
We do sell crab, we do sell whiskey. I can combine the two if you want.
That would be
sounds
amazing. Yeah.
great.
Sure.
Sounds awful, but we'll do.
What? No, not mine. I just want straight up whiskey.
Yeah,
Alright.
I just want a drink.
One whiskey, one crab and whiskey. Do I have that right?
And a whiskey. All of us are getting
six
whiskey.
whiskeys and a crab.
Jesus
Make
Christ.
make
Six.
mine a double, please.
Whiskeys and a crab. Yes. Of course. That's going to be 10 copper for all.
Lucy will
wow.
pull out a platinum. Be like, and if you can point us in the direction of a vaguely named person, I'll pay with this.
I can absolutely help with that. Don't know anybody by the name of Vaguely, but
Okay. The name would be something along the lines or similar to rain, ash.
Another natural phenomenon.
I know who you're looking for. He's right over there. And he points
Really?
over to a table, an empty table, with what looks like a tabaxi.
Thank you. And he'll slide the platinum over and wait for the drinks.
Wow.
Just
That was easy.
takes but a moment before a few whiskeys are handed out to the rest of the group. I'll get you a crab. Over to you right away.
And actually,
Thank you.
could you pour us one more?
Absolutely, for platinum. He pours you another drink and hands it to you.
Okay. I'll take mine and the extra one and walk over to the table, nodding to, they're like kind of doing this to the rest of the group.
Let's see.
Okay.
Wait a second. To shade.
Mm,
Yeah.
To shade.
you're right.
Shade.
To shade.
To shade. Sorry, Swiss. I don't know why it's always you, man. Love you too.
Lucy, as you make your way over to the table, Swiss, if you'll do us the favor of introducing your new character.
Oh my god. The
Now it's
emotions.
real.
Fuck.
Damn.
Officially.
Oh.
My name
So
is
So you see a tabaxi. Looks like a tiger. It has leather armor. It has like a white mark on the forehead. He's just like sitting around in the booth and just downing a few drinks.
All right. Lucy will
Wow.
walk up, the seat taken, and he'll slide over the whiskey.
If you bring it like this, no, mon ami. Please sit.
Mind if our friends join us?
Are they all bringing a drink?
Sure, we can arrange that if that's what it takes.
Depends on how long you're going to stay. But yeah, sure. Have a seat.
Well, hopefully this won't take long. We'll sit down.
Lucy, as you sit down, a waft of dust comes off of the
Oh my!
furniture
Come on!
directly into your nostrils. I need you to go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
Louise. Okay.
Come on, dude. If you're sick, don't sit at my table.
That is a 71.
71. Oh boy. Lucy, roll me a...
Oh boy!
I hate the additional rolls, man.
boy.
roll a D6 for me.
Oh, who's it gonna be?
The 6.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
when Dave's new character dies.
Let's see if I can do this from my side. Letting out a large sneeze. You suddenly close your eyes. And as you open them once again, you are no longer sitting at the table. But yet, Lucy still remains.
Oh, again.
Ollie and Lucy, please trade character sheets for me.
No!
How do I do that?
You're gonna have to save it as a PDF and like send it to
no.
him somehow, right?
You can send a link. Send each other the
You
link.
guys can
Okay.
send links
Thought
to
we
each other.
couldn't see each other's stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
creep all of you.
Wow! Stay out of my character sheet.
Let's see what
Respectfully.
Lucy has. No, I'm joking.
Creep all of
Pretty
it.
bare bones. Just kidding.
Ollie, as you blink for a moment, you suddenly find yourself seated in a chair, staring at this strange tabaxi in front of you.
Oh,
Cheers, mon ami.
what happened? How did I get here?
You ask me?
Hello.
You came to see me.
Yeah, we did. Hi, I'm
As he's stuttering, Lucy
Ollie.
runs up and
Ollie's talking.
grabs Lucy out of the way. Has him sit in the chair to the left of that one. And then he sits down. Sorry about that.
Wait, so I see
Wait, what?
me now?
Yeah, you see you.
Ollie, you see Ollie sitting across the table from you.
What's going on? Why am I you?
I sneezed.
I'm sitting right here.
So
I just want him to say bless you. Anyway.
why am
I mean, for
I
me to
seeing
say
myself tell me that I
bless you.
sneezed? Oh, wait.
Anyway.
I'll start to make my way
I'll
over.
pick up a
Yeah.
spoon. And,
Very confused.
I look down at the
spoon
empty
and look
cup,
at me.
wondering how much did I drink.
I'm picking up a spoon and just looking at me and being like, what? Oh,
Don't get used to it. Anyway.
I want to.
So as Lucy came to me as Lucy, and no, Lucy is Ollie. I'm looking at Ollie right now, which is in the body of Lucy.
Right.
Yeah, that's him. I mean, me. That was me. Now I'm here, but you were talking to him,
Wait,
who is now.
wait. I will chug the whiskey. I said I think I need a second one.
That's fair. I'll wave over to the bartender.
The bartender looks up. Oh, yep.
One more, and I'll hold a gold piece up.
He'll kind of nod.
Am I holding up one of his gold pieces?
Technically,
Yeah.
You're using Ollie's money now.
Shopping spree.
Why is it whenever we're at a tavern or a shop or something, I end up fucking over Ollie in one way or another? Never go shopping with Lucy. Well, that's on its way over. A friend of ours who actually told us to come seek you out. We're apparently looking for the same thing. A certain lantern.
I will look around and like, a lantern?
Yeah. Do you know what we're talking about?
Maybe?
What's your name? I'm Eli.
Also, hi, I'm Alara.
Oh yeah, pleasant.
Whoa!
Forgot about that.
Damn, so many people all of a sudden. Whew. Versus space. Whew. Hi. People call me Ash.
Ash. Nice to meet
Ash.
you. I'm
Ash.
that's a tough one.
Eventually, he's going to be Ollie Sprocket. And I'm as in his body. This body is Lucy. Or if you want, Lucille.
No. Okay, I should explain. And Lucy will go ahead and explain what goes on when he sneezes to this stranger.
Oh.
Wow.
It's incredibly inconvenient.
What a nice way to meet strangers. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
And
an interesting bunch.
I know it's getting dark outside and you're looking for a lantern.
A very specific lantern.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
aware?
super special. Come on, we know. We can trust us. You can trust us.
Ash.
Yeah.
What brings you to Hansor?
And I will put my finger on Elara's mouth, like, shh.
Oh no.
Already started.
If you're talking about what I'm thinking you're talking about, you need to hush a bit. This is not something which is discussed aloud in Hansor.
I could
So
send you
you're
a
more
message
promising?
and talk to your mind if you want.
No, thank you. There's no space. Thanks.
Yes.
Shut up, Bobby.
So you
Perhaps we can go somewhere more private then.
sure.
Okay.
And
Where are you staying?
I will lean over and look at the bartender and like, crash. Can we go upstairs?
Oh, yeah. I'll bring the drinks up for you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Let's go up.
Follow
The
him up.
room.
Sure.
As you make your way up the rickety stairs, you hear them crack underneath your weights. Up on the second floor, about more of the same. A worn down, old area. However, there seems to be a few private rooms that are up there. Ash leading you into one of them. Looking about, you see almost like a conference room-like area. A table in the center of the room with a few chairs circled around it. A wide window filled with musk and dust behind you. And a few older bookshelves filled with books that don't seem to have been moved in a very long time.
So you guys are looking for the lantern.
Yeah,
We are.
that's what we said.
Yeah, I heard that. And everybody else did. The lantern is not something which is talked about over here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Why do you want it? Why are you looking for it?
I'm inclined
Why
to
do
ask
you want
the
it?
same
Prevent
question.
someone else from getting it.
You're the one coming to me.
Well, I suppose that's true enough. It's just we know our reasons are very just.
Wow.
And you'll just have to take my word on that.
We're trying to stop the world from ending, basically. That's
Thank
the
you,
fast
Laura.
explanation. So what are you trying to do with it? Are you trying to stop the world from ending? Are you trying to destroy the world? Are you trying to use it for your own benefit? Let's start there. A, B, or C?
Subtlety isn't her strong suit.
None of the above.
You want it for yourself?
No, I want it for my tribe.
To do what?
To avoid chaos, death.
Are you trying to keep it from somebody else?
No.
How would having the lantern help you to avoid chaos and death?
Do you know what the lantern does?
Lights things?
Can harm. Something about a dragon flame.
Yeah, it's gonna harness those powers. What are you gonna use them for?
Unless it has another purpose that we don't know about.
No. Basically, that's what I want it for. I'm
How
not
long have
from
you
here
been? How long have you been away from your tribe?
for about a year. I came here looking for the lantern.
I regret to inform you that if we don't find the lantern, you won't have a tribe to go back to.
True. It's not even being dramatic.
Why would you say that like it's a usual thing?
Does she always give subtitles to everything you say? Is it just
It's one of her many lovely quirks.
okay? So basically, I'm part of a tribe. We, not on this continent, on another continent, we guard the portal between the fire plane and this world, this plane. Every so often, elementals slip through and want to ravage the world. And the lantern will help us to keep them in check.
Okay. I think a deal can be made here then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you?
we're fine with
Go ahead.
we're fine with you having the lantern. We're more trying to keep it away from a certain person that kind of looks like this, and I'll cast minor illusion and have like a tiny little version of Vercillion in my hand.
Oh,
As well as this person, and I'll cast minor illusion to make a tiny. Rhea? Is that her name? Rhea?
I don't have minor
It's been a while
illusion.
since I said her name.
Hey. Yeah. Does Ollie have minor illusion?
No, he doesn't.
That's true.
I'm sticking out her hand. I'm like, look.
I try to, and nothing happens. And I go, right. Ollie, could you
Yeah, help you out. I'll in my other hand I'll cast one. Show Rhea.
okay. So why come to me?
We need help.
I'm looking for a lead.
Yeah.
We were told that you would be able to help us.
I've been searching for that lantern since I got here. The only thing I found out so far is that it's in the middle of the bay, on the island of the Night of Science.
And we're not supposed to go there, are we?
Unless you're the sacrifice. No,
Mm.
but they already have the next sacrifice, and I don't know when that will happen.
The next couple of days, I think. Or I'm not sure how much time has passed. There was so much oxygen where we were. I'm a time wizard usually, just not today.
Okay.
Well, why don't we wait for them?
Oxygen. Well done.
We
Well,
should just wait for them to sacrifice the boy, and right when they're about to throw him in, we just dive in.
Why don't we offer to escort him? We could pretend to bring him to sacrifice him because we're like wards of the city now. We're in the inner circle. So we could be like, oh, we're gonna take him, and then we take him there. And then we obviously don't sacrifice him because that's insane. And then we get the lantern and then we just leave.
that's an option.
Usually the Knight of Sion escort the sacrifice.
Yeah, well,
To
we
the
have these
island.
cool badges now. Laura will show her badge.
Not sure that's going to cut it, Laura.
It's very shiny.
Although this does present an interesting option. I don't particularly feel too good about letting a young boy, I'll remind you, be sacrificed.
Oh,
I don't
we
know.
should stop
They
that.
take that stuff pretty seriously. If we interfere, we risk making a lot of enemies.
Well,
Yeah.
we risk a lot more
That's
not
good.
finding the lantern.
May I ask you again, what's your purpose here?
We need the lantern to to keep it out of the hands of the individuals that my friends just showed you.
All right.
We're not sure who we can trust anymore. And those two people that Lucy, Ollie over there is showing, they're after it. And we don't know who to trust, so we're going to try and take it from both of them. I don't think we know
Okay.
what our end game is yet. We're still figuring that out. But we're really good people, I promise. We'll make the right decision.
I mean,
It
getting
sounds like you come from a good tribe.
getting the lantern would be hard enough. Fighting the whole city to change their customs is not going to help you in achieving your goal.
That's
Saving the child is not. It's going to be very difficult if you want to get the lantern on top of that.
But let me ask you this. What if doing one actually allowed us to do the other? Lucy looking like Ollie looks like very like something just like kind of hit. And then he'll lean over to Ollie, who is Lucy, and whisper into his ear. And he's basically instructing you to cast seeming, as an
Okay.
example, to turn himself into looking like the boy, and everyone else to look like the Scion Knights.
Mm.
Seeming.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
5th level spell.
Wait, should we do this now?
Yeah, he's telling you to do it as an example. Like show them.
5th level slot. Okay. I'll cast it.
I have sorcery points, man.
I can't mark it off, but yeah, I cast.
As he
Seeming.
casts it, what if we were to kidnap the boy and take his place?
I mean, the sacrifice of the boy would be the perfect diversion for us to go into the temple. Removing that from the equation removes everything.
So we just follow the knights, let them do the sacrifice, and we slip in?
I have no idea how we get to the island. That's what we need to figure out. But if there is one day which is better than any other is when the knights have something to focus on, like the sacrifice.
We have a few days leading up to this. I suggest that we spend this time getting more information, where the island is, how the sacrifice happens.
It's right there. You can see it from outside, just from the dock. Like the one at the middle of the bay with the temple on top of it.
Right. I guess I meant the sacrificial spot where we would need to be delivering ourselves, basically.
So basically, there would be a wire pull in front of the temple, and they're going to push the kid inside of it.
Oh my gosh.
I was there for the one before, like 6 months ago. You should have seen it. Was a great. It was like a great party. There was a fair and everything. It really had fun.
Right.
You've been here for 6 months?
For a year.
For a year. And how many sacrifices have you seen in that year?
One.
Did you know the lantern was there at that time?
No, that's not something. I was still searching at that time.
Oh. Okay.
And even anyway, I'm not the one that can take on the Knight of Zion by myself.
Well, that's where we can help each other out.
Ideally, we don't take them on at all. Go around.
I like that.
All right.
With that, you hear a knock on the door.
Should we drop the illusion?
Ollie, drop the illusion.
Yeah, I'll drop it. Although Eli looked the same because I didn't know what the boy actually looked like, so I just figured probably close to how Eli looks.
Fuck you.
I'll go and open the door.
As the door creaks open, Ash, you see the familiar face of your blacksmith friend, Batown.
Yes.
The rest of
there
you
it is.
See a very strange individual, none like you've ever seen before. Partially like a lizard folk. However, no scales that stick up from the top of their head. And the scales that they do adorn is a very bright orange. The fire newt smiles towards Ash.
Ah, my friend. I was looking for you. I thought we were scheduled to have drinks tonight.
Mon ami, I'm sorry. I ran into some new friends, I guess. And they were a bit loud, so I took them upstairs.
He peeks over your shoulder.
Ah, new friends. Yes, of course. Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. Please come in.
He walks in, holding two glasses. One he puts down in front of Ash.
I'm very sorry, my friends. Had I known that there were more of you, I would have brought a few extra drinks with me.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
It's just nice to meet you. My name's Ollie, although I don't normally look this bad.
Jade.
Very interesting.
I'm Alara. Hi. I'm glad that we're friends already. That makes me really happy.
We are all friends in Hansor, as long as we have something to prosper from.
That's not really how real friendship works, though.
Lucy, pleasure to meet you.
They're very nice, but there are two of them which I don't know their names yet because they didn't want to introduce themselves yet. That's the lady there with the horn and the the feathery guy here, which is brooding in the corner. I don't know why.
Well, in that case, allow me to introduce myself to you all. I am the great Batown, the greatest blacksmith in all of Hansor.
Blacksmith.
Really?
That's cool.
He's the
I'm
best.
sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever fixed magical dresses?
No.
He's a blacksmith, not a tailor.
Okay.
That's a point.
Ollie forged, looking at Ollie over Lucy. Ollie forged my dress. It looks like a dress, but it's armor too. That's what's magical about it.
I mean, I had help.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I would beg to say that magic is not something that I partake in necessarily. Maybe some of
Good to try.
the others of my people. Not Iba, though.
You ever work with dragon scales?
Dragon scales. Not many dragons that you will see around these parts.
Say I had some scales.
I do not typically deal in armor or adornments. I am more of a practical blacksmith. Not
Weapons.
bolts. No. I build
Oh.
houses. I build the necessary things that to use within the houses. I am the greatest blacksmith, not for my weaponry, but for my usage in the common home.
And the best spoons you can find in Ansor.
The best spoons in Hansor.
Spoons? Come on.
So what is it we
Have to get
all
my hands on some of
discussed
those.
today in such privacy?
They were a bit loud about my quest, so I had to take them up here.
Ah, more folk that seem to be looking for this lantern.
More?
Yep.
Who else is looking for it?
Well,
Me?
yeah,
Ash.
That's it? Oh.
there's not many people that come this way that look for the lantern.
Oh, that's what I thought. Sorry, you just made it sound like there was more folk, other people. What's
Well,
happening?
technically, you would be more folk than one person.
While they're chatting, Lucy's just kind of like looking at his muscles now.
So what is it that they seek? This lantern as well? Are these people part of your tribe?
No, they're not part of my tribe. They said they want to take it away from some other people looking for it. I don't know. They had like people. He had people in his hands, so what they look, and some illusions. And they said they should not get it, so they don't. They want to take it before they do.
Well, best of luck trying to get it in the first place.
I know. Told them.
Yeah.
What do you know about the lantern?
Well, I have been here for a very long time. I know that the lantern is spoken as legend between few. But from what I know or have heard in story, the Knights of Sion have been with Hansor for a very, very long time, perhaps since its beginning. It is said that a great storyteller once arrived on the shores of Hansor, long before Hansor ever existed. He protected travelers from the plains all around that harbinger great large creatures. Some devoted themselves to this person. And that is where the Knights of Sion began. They were the
No one knows who this
starters.
person was?
their name has been lost. All but to those of the bards of the Scion. However, they do speak of a lantern that he once carried.
Is there anyone who knows a lot about the knights or the bards who isn't necessarily a knight or a bard that we could talk to learn more?
No, there is not many people that know about the Scions. They are very secretive in their ways, kept up in that temple all that time. However, they continue to ask for the sacrifice for the betterment of Hansor. They swear that without sacrifice, Hansor will be swallowed whole by the creature that lies far below in the waters.
Here's a thought. Say they're right. Sacrifice doesn't go through for whatever reason. Maybe we're involved, maybe we're not involved. Then they got a monster on their hands. And we go into the temple.
Ah,
Eli?
so you seek to get into the temple then?
It's a big distraction. They're the
Could
knights.
die.
They'll
What do
be
you mean?
fine. They're super powerful, right?
I don't mean the knights, the city. It just, that thing, if the legends are right, it swallows the whole city.
It's not right
But
to
are the legends
kill
right?
a little boy.
Well, it's definitely not right to kill a little boy.
So why not just
I'm just-
evacuate the city instead of fighting it? They evacuate, we go into the temple.
These are people's homes. You can't just tell them to leave.
Where would they go?
I don't know, but can't just keep sacrificing people.
If their sacrifice doesn't go through and they're distracted with that, maybe this beastie comes, maybe it doesn't.
What if we were to disguise someone else? Someone who maybe deserves it as the boy.
I don't see that working in your favor.
Why is that?
Well, it is not a known fact. I am sure the bards of the Scion can see through any kind of illusion. They are very powerful magic users. However, if it's an entrance to the temple that you seek, there may be a way.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Well, as I said earlier, in Hansor everyone is friends if they benefit one another.
Okay. What do you want?
You see, my shop has not been doing as well as it usually does lately. I run out of material. However, rumor has been told that a large garrison of precious metals have been found in the mines to the east. Perhaps if some of those precious metals would appear in my shop, I would be willing to give more information.
Would those be the Presage mines?
No. The Presage
Those are way down
mines
south.
No.
is far
That's
from
good.
here. I mean, the limestone mines. What most of this town is built from.
Okay.
We have a few days to kill anyway. We could handle a few ore.
Can we?
Not.
I don't know. We just tried to get a freaking letter, and we're down a party member.
You're right. Let's do nothing.
Oh, fine.
Do our best. It's all we can do, right?
Put our service to the test.
God damn.
Jesus.
I mean, you both make good points, and in the sense that we're less than we were,
Yeah.
but we can't do nothing. An extra set of hands would help.
Yeah, Ash, we're friends now, right?
Ooh. We're getting there.
Oh, I'm so used to this.
We were traveling with a good friend who isn't here anymore. But
We literally just buried him this afternoon.
yes, thank you for putting that so eloquently.
So let me get that right. You would like me to come with you guys,
Well, not for nothing.
but the last party member you had just died on you because, let me guess, nobody could save him from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. Ouch. It's a
Listen,
tough
do you
one.
want in or not?
Yeah, are you saying that you need someone to
Here's-
save you?
Here's the thing. Before he did pass, my family owed him a great deal of gold. If you were to help us retrieve the lantern, it's yours.
The gold or the lantern?
Both.
We can discuss this. I guess if we have to go into the temple, I need to see how you guys operate. I
No
guess
better chance to
See
know.
how
I guess a
you
little
operate too, pal.
retrieval of limestone and in and out should give me a pretty good idea on how stealthy the whole mission will be.
We'll do our best. As I'm sure you will.
As always.
Got a deal? And Lucy will extend his hand.
Which Lucy?
He grabbed my hand and he extended it.
Yeah.
Seem like a bit confused, and I will reach for Lucy/Ollie's hand.
We'll shake. It's decided then.
Decided.
Very good. Yes. So,
So, how much limestone are we bringing back?
no, my friend. Not limestone. The metals is what I look for. Come to my shop tomorrow morning. I have something that will assist you in your journey.
All right.
Sounds good, my friend.
But for
Sounds
now,
good.
we have an old friend to drink for and a new companion.
Yeah.
And I am tired of sitting in this room with all of you when there is beautiful ladies downstairs to be had. Will you come join me?
Of course.
To liven things up a little bit.
Mhm.
Always, you know. Let's go. They're buying the rounds tonight, so we're good.
Lucy kind of smirks, like,
Yeah.
well played.
It's all on me.
Thank you, whatever your name is.
Lolly. All right.
Then it was settled, my friends. Let us go drink and enjoy tonight, for tomorrow there is much business to be had.
All right.
Sounds good, Patown.
As you finish up your drinks, you stand up, giving a large stretch after sitting for so long.
Looking forward to this.
Oh.
And with that, you make your way back downstairs into the tavern, filled with commotion, music playing, booze flowing, and the smell of not so cooked seafood all around you. It is a night to enjoy and party and remember a fallen friend. And while the party rages on into the night with ales flowing, back down deep inside the brass flamingo, a blank fire fight pit rests easily. There's no fighting to be had tonight. There's no audience to be held. Just silence and stillness. Aside from an echo, unheard, off in the distance, the sound of cackling laughter.
Oh my god.
What the fuck have we done?
He is coming for us.
But that, my friends, is going to be a story for another evening.
With Dave finally gets back.
Gets to be a villain. He gets to be a villain.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh man.
Zombie shade.
Oh god.
Well, I won't feel guilty about killing a zombie shade.
Okay.
Wow.
You've done it once, you can do it again.
Wow.
Oh, I got
He's
plans.
gonna come for both of us.
I got some
I
plans.
agreed to lie for you. Damn it.
Pavo stabs him and says, and stay dead.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a lot to be angry about, actually.
He really does.
Hey, Shade
Yeah.
doesn't know. He was already unconscious when it happened, so let's not
Here
forget
we
that.
go. Here we go.
I mean, I picked to save Ollie instead of him, too.
But that was because we thought Ollie would save him. That
He's
wasn't
not a
like-
reasonable person.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's not.
Oh, no.
Well, there was one other person that's currently in Hansor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'll leave it at that.
Mhm.
Told you I had the long list.
Should have spoke faster, man. Should have talked faster.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Scout for initiative.
Oh, Scout for
Thanks for rating.
Hi.
Hi, Raiders.
We were literally just wrapping up your session, but we're glad that you have arrived just in time. Because it was a little bit of a nail biter tonight, as we've lost a companion, but gained a new one. Or have we?
Don't split the party.
Or have we?
Not again.
Well, it is Swiss's character, so you never know, really.
Fair enough.
Next time I'm taking someone with me.
Oh my god.
Ominous.
I don't doubt it.
I know.
But with that said, folks, we are wrapping up for the evening. A quick thank you to all those that followed for the evening. We are on the quest for that mile-high 1,000 club. And I see that we're now only 9 followers away.
Oh my god!
We are
So
very
close.
close.
Oof.
And
So
as-
close.
And the very special giveaway may be released this week. In our Discord. We'll see how it goes. And also, Logicor, thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the Tripper family.
8 away.
8 away. 8 away. Possibly Crimson. Possibly tomorrow night. We will see. For those of you who redeemed points tonight, and unfortunately we weren't able to get to them, my sincerest apologies. We will redeem, or we will refund those points shortly. And then you can use them next time. And it'll be super fun. And good times. But with that said, my friends, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for the evening. As always, it's an immense pleasure and honor to have each of you here. We are close to the 1,000, but each and every one of you matters that much to all of us. So thank you for your continued participation in our game, for all of the support that you've shown, and for continuing to listen to my dumb story and watch our stupid faces. We will be raiding. Stick around. I don't know who we're going to be raiding yet, but we are going to do so. Scowl for initiative. Oh, wait. No, they're not anymore. Hold on.
They just raided.
We'll head on over to Geekly Inc., a wonderful group who have shown love to us before in the past. Stick around. Hashtag CCLoveRaid in chat, because we don't deal with any of the hate raids around here. When you get over there, if you're not already following, drop them a follow. Do us a favor. Show them some love. Show them the same amount of love that you've shown to us throughout our time here. And tomorrow night, we will be doing our Talk Artiv, as we usually do.
9:30.
At 9:30, apparently. But until next time, adventurers, I've got one last thing to say. Whether you're mourning over the loss of a friend or gaining a new companion to join you on your travels, I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you all in the next one, guys. Love your faces. And take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.